Today we'll deal about dissolution of a partnership firm. In the case you want to dissolve a partnership firm, close down or shut down the operations of a partnership firm, such process is called dissolution of a partnership firm. Now, for dissoluting or dissolving a partnership firm, there are many reasons due to which dissolution may occur. Some of them are by will. When all the partners mutually decide to dissolve the firm, they can shut down the operations. Next is compulsory dissolution. In case some of the partners become incapacitated to run the business, or another partner becomes incapable of doing the business or insolvent, in such cases compulsorily you need to dissolve the firm, or by order of the court. If suppose the court deems that some of the partners or all the partners or any one of the partner is unfit, then also the firm needs to be dissolved, or the business becomes illegal or unlawful. Suppose the business that the firm was conducting earlier was legal but now it has turned illegal. In such cases the partnership firm needs to be dissolved. Till now we have seen admission of a partner, retirement of a partner, death of a partner. Now we are doing dissolution of a partnership firm. Here, while dissolving a partnership firm, you need to prepare 3 accounts in major. Mainly 3 accounts are prepared, that is realization account, partners capital and bank account. Here you can see the realization account, partners capital account and bank account. Here we don't need to prepare balance sheet because the firm is dissolved, all the assets and liabilities are settled, so we don't need to prepare any further balance sheet. So I will show you one question how to solve that. Here question number 18 in this book. Ramesh and Umesh were partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio of their capitals. Capitals are Ramesh and Umesh 7 lakh and 3 lakh. So 7:3 is the ratio between Ramesh and Umesh. On 31st March 2013, the balance sheet was as follows. Balance sheet is given on a certain date. Now you can see the balance sheet here. After the balance sheet, some information is given. On the above date, the firm was dissolved. On the balance sheet date, the firm was dissolved. Ramesh took over 50% of the stock at 10,000 less than book value. Ramesh has taken over 50% of the stock. Stock is valued at 1,30,000. Now 50% of the stock will be 65,000, and Ramesh took over the stock 50%, that is 65,000, at 10,000 less than book value. So 10,000 less than 65,000 will give us 55,000. So Ramesh has taken the stock at 55,000. Next, the remaining stock was sold at a loss of 15,000. Since only 50% of the stock was sold, the remaining 50%, that is 65,000, was left. That was sold at a loss of 15,000. Next, debtors were realized at a discount of 5%. Debtors that were 2,40,000 were realized at a discount of 5%. Next is furniture was taken over by Umesh for rupees 50,000. Machinery was sold for 4,50,000. Creditors were paid in full. There was an unrecorded bill for repairs for 1,60,000, which was settled at 1,40,000. So in this manner we need to prepare realization, partners capital and bank account. This is the full question that we have seen. So let us see what is the format. First of all, realization account we need to prepare in the same manner. Particulars amount. It will be a ledger in T form. Now first of all, we will transfer all the assets from the balance sheet to the debit side of realization account. In balance sheet, whatever assets were there, bank will go to bank account. Bank will not transfer. Debtors, stock, furniture, machinery, and at last we have Umesh capital account. Umesh current account. So Umesh current account will also not be transferred. So apart from any other item like bank, cash, current account of the partners, or loan account of the partners, or anyone else, or any other item like advertisement, suspense, these items will not be transferred. Rest all the items will be transferred. Even goodwill, if given on the asset side, we treat as purchased goodwill, and that will also be transferred to the debit side of the realization account. Similarly, on the credit side, we will transfer all the liabilities except workmen compensation reserve, general reserve, and current account of the partners. Ramesh current account is given here. Apart from these items, all the other liabilities will be transferred. So here we can see that capital, current account, reserve, general reserve, workmen compensation reserve. Apart from this item, only one liability is there, that is creditors 1,70,000. So we will transfer it by creditors 1,70,000. So our balance sheet purpose is mainly over with realization account. We have transferred all the necessary items, whatever is needed, from the balance sheet to the realization account. From the balance sheet we have transferred it this side. Now apart from this, in balance sheet we have partners capital, Ramesh 7 lakh and Umesh 3 lakh. So 7 lakh and 3 lakh we have, that will be transferred to the partners capital account balance BD. Similarly 7 lakh and 3 lakh. And the current account, Ramesh's current account was given on the liability side, so it will come to the credit side on partners capital. And Umesh's current account was given in the asset side, so it will go to the debit side of partners capital. Umesh's current to use current account will go to use column. Now workman compensation reserve and general reserve are 2 lakh 10 and 2 lakh. The ratio is 7:3 as we have already discussed. So we'll divide these two, workman compensation reserve and general reserve, in the ratio. Here we don't have old ratio, new ratio, because the firm is going to be dissolved. So we have only one ratio, that is the old ratio 7:3. So we'll divide workman compensation reserve and general reserve in the old ratio, 2 lakh 10 and 2 lakh. So 2 lakh 10,000 and 2 lakh, the workman compensation reserve and general reserve is divided between R and U in the old ratio 7:3. So 2 lakh 10 when divided in 7:3 gives us 1 lakh 47,000 and 63,000. And general reserve 2 lakh when divided into 7:3 gives us 1 lakh 40,000 and 60,000. So these two are divided between Ramesh and Umesh. Now let us move on to realization account with the adjustments. Ramesh took over 50% of the stock. Since Ramesh has taken over the stock we have transferred this side. So when it is sold or realized, we'll write it on the credit side. So by Ramesh's capital, stock is written here. I have already disclosed how to calculate stock. 50% of the stock was 65. It was taken at 10,000 less than book value. So it will be taken at 55,000. So by Ramesh's capital, in bracket you write stock 55,000. This will be transferred to Ramesh's capital to realization. You can see here, to realization 55,000 is transferred to Ramesh. After that, the remaining stock was sold at a loss of 15,000. So remaining stock is remaining, that is 50%, that is 65,000. So 65,000 value stock is sold at a loss of 15,000. So when you sell an item of 65,000 at a loss of 15,000, that means you have sold it at 50,000. 65 minus 15 gives you 50. So by bank, since we are selling it, we'll earn cash from there. So stock 50,000, we are selling stock at 50,000. Next we have debtors were realized at a discount of 5%. We have realized the debtors at a discount of 5%. Debtors that we have transferred was 2 lakh 40. Now 2 lakh 40,000 rupees debtors. 5% of 2 lakh 40 is 12,000. So when you subtract 12,000 from 2 lakh 40,000, you get 2 lakh 28,000. So debtors are 2 lakh 28 that we are going to realize. Next is furniture was taken over by Umesh for 50,000 and machinery was sold for 4 lakh 50,000. So Umesh, by Umesh's capital, furniture I have written because Umesh has taken over the furniture at 50,000. Similarly on the partners capital side also, to realization you will write 50,000 in Umesh's column because he has taken over the furniture. And the machinery was sold at 4 lakh 50. So in the bank where we have written stock debtors, there we will also write machinery 4 lakh 50,000. So after this, I think all the assets are realized: debtors, stock, furniture and machinery. So we'll sum up the bank account and we have written here, that is 50,000, 2 lakh 28,000 and 4 lakh 50,000. When you add up, you will get 7 lakh 28,000. Now the next adjustment is creditors were paid in full. Since creditors was transferred on the credit side, when you pay creditors, it will come to the debit side. So to bank, creditors 1 lakh 70, full amount we have paid. Also there was an unrecorded bill of rupees 1 lakh 60 that we have settled at 1 lakh 40,000. So unrecorded bill also we have paid 1 lakh 40. These both are paid, so it is going to bank account. 1 lakh 70 and 1 lakh 40. The total of this is 3 lakh 10. 3 lakh 10,000 is also paid. So it is here in the debit side of realization account. Now the total of the bank account in the debit of realization will be transferred to the credit of bank account. Similarly, the total of credit side of realization account of bank 7 lakh 28, this will be transferred to the debit of bank account. And the bank account given in the balance sheet was 1 lakh 10. So when you prepare the bank account, first of all we will write to balance BD 1 lakh 10, the balance given in the balance sheet. After that 7 lakh 28 is the total of the bank account in realization. By bank account we have 7 lakh 28. So it will come here to realization 7 lakh 28 in the bank account. And here what we have paid, that is 3 lakh 10,000, the total of the bank account. 1 lakh 70 and 1 lakh 40 will come here in the bank account on the credit side by realization 3 lakh 10,000. Now the realization account is complete, so we'll add it up both the sides and we'll balance it. After balancing, you find that the credit side is shorter, smaller, the credit side is less. So 8,07,000 is the difference. 8,07,000 is the loss on realization. When we get balance on the credit side, that is loss. So 8,07,000, the loss will be distributed in the same ratio, 7:3. So Ramesh and Umesh, when you distribute the loss in the 7:3 ratio, you get 5,64,900 and 2,42,100. This loss on realization will be transferred to partners capital on the debit side. So here I have transferred to realization account loss 564,900 and 242,100. After this, the partners capital is also over. You can balance it too. After balancing, you find the balance on the debit side. So this will not be termed as balance CD. Till now what we have been doing, we'll term it as bank account. So it will be written to bank account 447,100 and 80,900 will be the balance of Ramesh capital and Umesh capital. This balance will be transferred to the bank account by Ramesh capital and by Umesh capital. 447,100 and 80,900. This is the total of Ramesh capital and Umesh capital. The balance of Ramesh capital and Umesh capital that is transferred to the bank account. This bank account also you can write debit and credit, although I have not written, but you can write debit and credit. Now after you complete the sum, you can add it, the debit and credit side of the bank account. You will find the total of debit and credit side of the bank account always tallies. 8,38,000 and 8,38,000 is the balance that I am getting on both the sides of bank account. So in this manner you need to solve the sums. Watch this video very carefully, and if you have any queries regarding this question or the solution, you can text me or call me on WhatsApp. After watching this video, you will be getting few questions to solve. You solve those questions and send me the solution personally. Till then, thank you very much and bye.